This is Carlos Rolo. I've known Carlos for a really long time, and he'll always tell cringy stories about how we met. But Carlos has been known as the architect, or the not the architect, the archaeologist. There he is, the archaeologist. We give him such a hard time because when he worked at Pythian, his job was to find the oldest Cassandra clusters and get them back in order. Welcome, Carlos.
My name is Carlos Rolo. I'm a technical account manager at Instaclustr. I've been with Cassandra since 0.8 in production. My former colleague René Antunes pulled me into the community, and Patrick helped me a ton while I'm here, and like my guiding light in the community since I joined. So the first thing you don't have to fear anymore is counters. Counters are no longer such a bad situation. In early 1 version 0.8, 0.9, you restart Cassandra without clearing the commit log, your counters will be recounted. And that's a bug that was fixed in 1.1.3. And there was no really way to roll that back because you don't really know what happened. And yeah, I upgraded Cassandra, I restarted the nodes, and guess what? I didn't know what the hell happened with my data. So it's not a fine way to discover counters were a bad thing. But you don't, again, you don't have to worry. It's done, and it's fixed. So good for a while. So now waiting. Okay, streams. Stream was, stream is something that should happen naturally. Early 2.1 releases had a weird bug that streams would time out. So it's not a fine thing if you were like adding a new data center, bootstrapping a couple of new nodes, and you have to like be really attentive to what's going on your network, because you just might have to restart. You just have to restart the node. Yeah, that one was nasty. Like, oh, it's crashed, restart. Okay, Materialized Views. I have a personal grudge against this one. It's the only full downtime I had with Cassandra. They are disabled by now. We should keep it disabled. My colleague John Schulz was on that night where everything had to go down. And again, now you're protected unless you really want to mess with it. Avoid it, please. And the wrong partitioner. Yeah, there was a couple of other partitioners. Random was the first one. There was one called byte partitioner. Don't worry about that one anymore. It was really good if you use time-based data, because then your data was always hot. Some node was always hot. It was amazing how terrible that thing was. So no longer it's there. Should not enable it. Don't get back. Don't think about it. Stick to the default, which is solid. Nodetool shuffle. Patrick is laughing. Yeah, I did it once. I hope nobody else did it. Yeah, basically you had no vnodes. You wanted vnodes. You should do this shuffle, and it will break your cluster into a weird state. So yeah, don't do it. Stable Cassandra 4 is going to be a great release. It's stable. It's all about correctness and stability, so you don't have to go through a presentation like this. There's a lot of testing. It's getting released with a green board. And to be fair, it's the first time I'm going to write a blog post and move to a .0 release. I never did it before. So it's always like go to .6. Now you can go to .0. Thanks, Juan. Thanks, everyone. And ask your questions on chat. Share your horror stories on early Cassandra releases. And if you have a really old cluster that you need to sort it out, you can always ping me. I'll try to help you. Or maybe not.
Oh god. Yeah, that was I was cracking up just because I think I remember all those stories. Yeah, no tool shuffle. Yeah, great idea. And the Jira looked great. Yeah. Carlos, thank you very much. We're gonna bring
All
Nick
right.
on.